right now into the 2x2 matrix. All right. Remember, who does it all start with?
You.
You, right there. Okay, fantastic. Right there you are. Now, you're going to realize there are four ways to fill up your matrix. And I'm going to walk you through each one of them right now. Number one way is you can go out there and you can personally make those sales. Personally make those sales. So, in other words, you go out there and you sponsor 1, 2, and then your third one will go over here. Fourth one will go right there. Fifth one to go here. And sixth one to go there. You see, you only can have in a 2x2 only 2 on your first level. And how many on your second level?
4.
4, right. And so 2 plus 4 is 6. All right, and that's a magical thing. 6 group sales is called a what?
Cycle.
A cycle. Right. Now, when you cycle, a couple things are going to happen. All right? And I'm going to dive into that here in just a few minutes. But I want to make sure that you're clear on you can make all these personal sales yourself. And it goes from left to right. That's the way the system works. So, first one left, second one right. And it goes down here. Left to right, in that order. Everyone follow how you can go ahead and fill up your matrix personal sales, right?
Yes.
All right, let's go ahead and talk about the second one. The second one here is you can go ahead and what they call team sales. Now, team sales are when you go ahead and put in number 1 yourself, and then you put in number 2. Now we help number 1 and number 2 to go ahead and get their 2, right? Help them get their 2. And so we help 1 get their 2, which would be R3 and R4, right?
Yeah.
So not only do those sales count for them, but they also count for you as well. Okay? Same thing happens here with number 2. We help them get their 2. They count for them. For number 2 counts for those sales, but it also counts for you as well. So you have team sales. Make sense, everybody?
Yes.
Now you just go ahead and you complete your matrix again. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 group sales equals a cycle. All right. Making sense to everybody?
Yes.
All right, let's go on to the next one now. Number 3 is what we call spillover. Spillover is this. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to say this was you for your upline sponsor. Okay? You represent your upline sponsor right there. Now, let's just say you sponsors Y there, which is you. Okay? Upline sponsors you. Now, your upline sponsor go ahead and brings in another sale, which would be cross-line to you over there. So you don't get, that doesn't count for you, right? Not yet. But here's what happens. When your upline sponsor sponsors another person, number 3, it can't go any wider than 2, so it's got to spill over and underneath you. So that counts for a sale, not only for your upline sponsor, but it counts for a sale for you. Now what happens if your upline sponsor does another one? Remember, it goes left to right. And so that one's going to fall right there. Is everyone seeing this?
Yes.
All right. And of course, they can go ahead and continue to do this by themselves. But what you just did is you benefited from 2 spillover sales. Okay? Now here's what gets really exciting. What happens is when 3 and 4 get their 2, you cycle. So can you cycle with spillover alone?
Yes.
Yes. Do we have people in the company right now that have actually cycled out with spillover?
Yes.
Yes. Have they been paid? Yes. Have they cashed their checks? Yes. All right. So it's exciting. All right. Okay. So those are the 3 ways. And let me talk to you about the number 4 way. This is very powerful. You're going to love this one. Because this 4th one is like a perpetual money-making machine. You're going to love this. Watch this. Number 4 is what they call re-entry. Okay, so here you are right there. Now you go out there and just sponsor 1 person. Right there, number 1. Now, number 1, they see this thing. Man, they are excited, they are on fire, and they're ready to go to work. When? Now. Right? Okay? So what happens is they go out there and they get their 2 right off the bat. And then they go ahead and get their 2. And what happens is number 1 just completed a
Cycle.
because they had 2 on the first and 4 on the second. So you can see they completed a cycle. But here's the amazing thing that happens. Number 1, you personally sponsored, right?
Yes.
Number 1 will automatically, means you don't have to think about it, be re-entered back in to your current matrix. So they're going to go right here in your highest available position of your current matrix. Does everyone see this? Okay. So 1, you just sponsored, and they cycled out, and they automatically be re-entered back in again underneath you for free. Doesn't cost them a dime, and guess what? That counts as a bonus sale to you, as if they paid. And you can see how this is perpetual, because here's the cool thing. Their personals, guess what? When they cycle out, guess what happens to them? They go ahead and follow their sponsor, which is underneath you, and when they cycle, they're going to follow you, follow the sponsor, which is underneath you, and now you just completed your sale, your cycle. Does everyone see that?
Yeah.
If you don't, you're going to go and be able to watch this on our video training for you in the back office. You can just watch it over and over and over again, because it makes a lot of sense here to the people that are jumping on this thing here, and that's why you never ever want to give up a personal sale. Okay? You never want to give up a personal sponsorship. Always go ahead and sponsor your people and then help them do the same. Because speed of the leader, speed of your group. And your people aren't going to do what you do, not what you say you're going to do. All right? So just do it. Lead by example. Does that make sense, everybody?
Yes.
All right, fantastic. All right, that's going to conclude the 2x2 matrix explanation.